Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another What's in the Box. Now last week I did say we were going to be going through one of those bags that I bought off eBay. However, I've had some mail this week, so we're going to do a mail call instead. Now this box, so it is going to be What's in the Box this week. I've been waiting for this since the beginning of July. I did buy them all at the same time. One apparently was in stock, the other four weren't, and I did query it. I said, well, why have I not got the one that you have got in stock? And they said, well, you didn't ask us to send them out individually. So anyway, what have I got in here? I'm just get rid of this blurb, and you can see straight away that I have got the Pride 50p, the coloured version, and you'll have seen this on many a channel. It's all this light I've got here, it's not picking it up with this obviously with this plastic covering. Anyway, this is done by Dominic Holmes, if I remember rightly. There you go, so there's the coin specifications. I'm not going to open it because, like I said, some other people have already done reviews on this. 50 years progress, blah blah blah. You can read that at your leisure. I did get this in the brilliant uncirculated standard form, which I put into my date run, and obviously now we know it is going to be going into circulation, not the coloured version obviously, but it does pop when it's got the colour on it. Now the other four items were all part of the Commonwealth Games. Now apparently if you bought them as a pack you got a free folder to put them in. I just loaded them all up individually. So I thought I might have thrown one in, but each one apparently is different. So this one here is the Wales one, and they all have a limited edition. This one is limited to 5,000. Reverse designer Natasha Price. Again, you can read that at your leisure. Then we've got Team Scotland. And the nice coloured version. Maybe I should have taken it out of the cellophane. Actually, I'm just wondering whether the blurb is exactly the same. Yeah, looks to be. Again, that one was limited to 5,000. And then we've got Commonwealth Northern Ireland. With again a limited edition of 5,000. And finally, we've got Team England. Now, you would have expected this one to have a limited edition of 5,000 as well, but no, a limited edition of 7,500. So I don't know why they didn't do them all the same. I'm just making sure that this colour, because I've heard that some of them are sort of slightly skew with to the actual design. That seems fine. So those four are going to the collection along with the Pride coin. The next one is another purchase, and this is through RJ Coins once again. Now, Dave from Northeast Coins did a review on this last week, and I didn't have this at the time. it's finally turned up, and RJ has actually sellotaped it to the inside of the envelope like he usually does, and it takes quite a bit to get it off. Ooh, there we go. So as I say, Glenn, this one looks like being the Aussie coin of the year. Enjoy. Cheers from Richard at RJ Coins. So, if you've already seen Dave Northeast Coins, you'll know that the coin in question is not a UK one. Oh, RJ, you've really got this sealed in tight. I'm gonna have to snip round it, I think. There we go. Just take bits of sellotape off, and it is the honeybee. So let's see if we can get it out of the packaging and have a closer look. I mean, RJ's put it in the flip. I must admit, I'm not a fan of one with stapled flips, so probably will be putting it in another one. It's Australian $2 from this year, 2022, and as you can see, we've got the little honeybees either side of the honeycomb, and I think RJ is correct. This coin is an absolute stunner, and I know there's been plenty of people up and down the country clamouring to try and get one. Well, it is an absolute fantastic coin, isn't it? So thank you very much, Richard, for selling me that. Now, last but not least was this one, and I had a little bit of problem. I started to snip it there, and I got so far, and I thought, oh, there's some card there. So I was being very, very careful, and I've snipped away. Now, I haven't seen what's inside yet. Joplin's. Now, that used to be a store in Sunderland. My mother used to actually work at Joplin's as a seamstress many years ago. Hi Glenn, I saw this amongst some other football memorabilia at the flea market where I purchased the coins. I know you were a young lad at the time. I still am. But you will probably know some of the players. Best wishes, Jude. So I'm just going to take that off. The price of 9 old pence. So it's an official programme. Sunderland versus Liverpool. Saturday the 4th of February. So that will be 1967. So wasn't quite 10-year-old. I can't even remember the first game I went to. I'm sure it was either Southampton or Northampton at home, but that would have been probably a couple of years earlier. So I've got Neil Martin there. Bobby Kerr also scored. Of course, Bobby Kerr lifted the FA Cup for Sunderland in 1973. I used to have loads of these programmes. I don't know where they all went. Let's have a look at the... Oh, this is the league table. Liverpool at top. Ooh. Sunderland there. Oh, look where Newcastle are. Fixture list. So yeah, pick out some of these results. Newcastle United away 3-0. Yeah, I think it's quite a common score that we usually come up with away from home at Newcastle. these bring back memories. The old Roker Park, West Ham Sunderland. I remember going on a game to the West Ham. Would have been in the might be in the late 70s, I think. They were drew one each, if I remember rightly, and Joe Bolton scored. It was on Match of the Day. There's a Liverpool scored. A couple of them would have been in the England World Cup squad, wouldn't they? Ian Callaghan, Roger Hunt, Ron Yates, the captain, Tommy Lawrence, Peter Thompson, Ian St John, Tommy Smith, Chris Lawler, Willie Stevenson. Used to remember getting football cards as well. This final scores 2s each. Of course, Jimmy Montgomery with that save in 1973 as well. Oh, that brings back memories. Well, thank you very much for that, Jude. I know it's not coin related. And this is the other thing that's inside. So, might have to be a bit careful in opening this. I don't want to do any damage to what's inside, which I nearly did with the program. There we go, get in from that end. There's one more. Right. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So, we've got a square 1966 Guernsey, 50p or 10 shillings as it was then. Definitely don't have that one in the collection. And Jude did actually contact me about these and said, I've got these. Oh, Candy Tuft. Says, I've bought these if you want them. So Gibraltar 1988. It's got a mint mark down the bottom, or die mark. Is it A, B? But these coins are quite well sought after. What on earth? Jude, have you been sneaking other ones in that you don't tell us about? One crown. 1976 Isle of Man. And this one. This is 1993. Now, Jude did say there was had a few bits of torn on. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but slightly in the middle. And I did say that I hadn't got a lot of these coins, or any of the coins, but I've realised I do actually have this one in a proof set, but I don't have it loose, so that will actually be able to be, I'll be able to put that into that big silver case that I bought not long ago. So this would have been 40 years since the coronation, and they've got the 40 trumpets around the crown there. That'll be the St Edward's crown, I believe. Very nice. That's 1993. and an Isle of Man decimal coin set from 1971. Now, again, I'd said I didn't have this one for the 50p. It turns out I had, but I hadn't updated my Mister. I do have the half p as well, which I found in one of those bags that I bought on eBay, but the other four I don't. So I've got the 10pence there, Triskelion. That'll be the Tower Refuge, I believe. I've got a few £2 coins with that design on. And Fultons. And this one will be some sort of Celtic cross of some description. So the whole lot, Jude said should be able to get for £5. £2 for that and £3 for the others. However, I mean that's a £5 crown, or £5 coin, should I say. So those three were just £3. But Jude didn't tell us about this one. So I might owe some some money. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Thanks again to RJ for the honeybee coin. An absolute stunner of a coin it is. And also thanks again to Jude for doing some scouting down in the flea markets down in Wales. And this has got to sit very nicely in me coin collection. I don't know. So thanks for watching, folks, and until the next time, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.